So this video is a full vlog tour of Corona Del Mar in Newport Beach, California.
And this is the raw, real Corona Del Mar that no one knows about. Actually, we're lying. It's actually just Corona Del Mar. It's really nice. Hey everybody, I'm Dezahd.
And I'm Courtney Dezahd, and we're with Keller Williams Realty.
Right here in Orange County, California. And if this is your first time on the channel and you want to know everything about working, eating, sleeping, living, and playing in Orange County, don't forget to click on the subscribe button and don't forget to click on the little bell so you're notified every time a new video comes out. Now, we love getting calls from people either looking to buy or sell a home in Orange County, and so if you're looking to either, move to Orange County, move from Orange County, or move within Orange County, either give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email.
Or you can contact us via WhatsApp. However you want to get a hold of us, we've got your back. Okay, so Sean actually, so he's a Newport Beach native, so he has plenty of stories about Newport Beach. So what part of Corona Del Mar are we in right now?
So technically, we're right at Inspiration Point, which is basically sits pretty much in between Big Corona and Little Corona. And these are some really awesome beaches in Corona Del Mar.
Yeah, for sure. So Corona Del Mar actually is my favorite neighborhood in Newport Beach. So
and you know why?
Why?
Well, one, it's super expensive. But second is that there was a little criticism on our previous video where we said that, one of the criticisms of Orange County is that everything's a different shade of beige. Mm-hmm. Now, we were specifically talking about South County, yeah. But someone correctly commented that Corona Del Mar doesn't have that vibe. And they are absolutely correct. This is so different than what you think of a cookie cutter South County,
it's so
master plan community.
So beautiful. Every home is just, honestly, just the most cute, beautiful, wonderful little place.
Or it's not so little.
It's like a fairy tale.
Yeah, or some of them aren't so little. Those little wonderful
true.
places were torn down to make these huge mansions.
Yes.
Because people just want that view, or they want that oceanfront property, or whatever that is. Corona Del Mar offers some amazing, amazing houses.
Yeah.
And
so to get these amazing houses, how much are you gonna? What's the price?
It ranges because basically I would say the median price point of Corona Del Mar as a whole, when you take into account condos, townhomes, houses, is about $2.9 million. Now, that's obviously far higher than that of your typical Orange County property. But of course, Corona Del Mar is, you're paying for just, again, this amazing neighborhood, amazing views, amazing houses.
It's truly an idyllic lifestyle that you're not going to get. There are few places in the world that are like Corona Del Mar.
It is fantastic. It is an absolutely gorgeous area, and people really love it. And then as far as if you're actually talking about just single family residences, the median price point is about $4.5 million for single family residences. So obviously, and then they top out, I would say, okay, the highest price point, they're approaching $30 million for these oceanfront, houses, compounds really, where they sit on pretty large lots. But Corona Del Mar, you have a nice amount of variety here. So we're actually in the neighborhood. This is called the Village or Old Corona, or Old Corona Del Mar, I should say. So basically, this is that area that's basically south or west between PCH and the Pacific Ocean, really. And it is super, super cute. I would say that these houses, again, huge variance in types of styles and sizes and everything. And I would say that one thing is that these aren't huge lots.
Yeah.
But it goes, but again, that's kind of like a more beach kind of community from that perspective. But super, super cute. Now, as far as Corona Del Mar itself is concerned, you basically have about 12,000 people for the population. And if I would say how to describe Corona Del Mar, it's almost like a triangular shape. So the very northern point, I would say, is Spyglass Hill, and then one of the sides of Corona Del Mar is the Pacific Ocean, right? and also Newport Harbor. And so what you have here is that you're kind of butted up against Fashion Island / Newport Center, Big Canyon, and then on the other side you have Newport Coast. So this is kind of where you're at. And what's nice is that it's pretty good proximity. So you have a lot of stuff at as far as transportation goes. What's nice is that there's a lot of arteries here. You have PCH, of course. You have MacArthur Boulevard, which is huge. Let's see. We actually have Jamboree. That's actually not too far away from here as well. And then so as far as the shopping and dining, tons of shopping. You have Fashion Island right here, which is a pretty big mall. Tons of different kinds of shops, nice shops, a huge variety of shops too. And of course, a lot of dining experiences. And then you have PCH, where you have all these super cute, like super cute shops, and like great places to dine. This amazing stretch between Newport Coast and Fashion Island, basically.
Yeah, and we can show you what PCH is like. And as we head towards PCH, we're actually passing Sherman Library and Gardens, and that is actually where Sean's best friend from high school got married from. And
super cute too, because you wouldn't think it, but it's pretty bustling right around there, because obviously you have PCH on one end of it, and it inside is so secluded and so lush.
Yeah.
And so if you're looking for a place to just kind of stroll around or possibly host an event, it is a really, really nice place to go.
And right now we are passing the most important stretch of this part of PCH, and that is the portion where See's Candy is. And we also are passing another extremely important shop here, and that is Domino's. And that is very important for our family because that is one of the only things that our kids will eat. And Five Crowns is a really famous restaurant in Orange County. It's known, perennially as one of the best restaurants in the entire county. So if you are ever in the neighborhood, I highly recommend it.
So sorry, the glare is super bad right now, so we can't actually give you a really good shot without it totally being, darkened by the sun. But basically, Big Corona is an amazing beach, right? So you have, you have like volleyball courts, nice sandy beaches, good parking. And growing up, actually, I used to come to Big Corona a lot because one, I used to live pretty close by here, but second is that the last Wednesday before Persian New Year, which is basically like the beginning of spring, there is this thing where Persians would actually jump over a fire pit, and this is kind of like a traditional kind of thing where you're kind of warding up, like you want to get rid of like any bad health or any sort of bad luck, and you want to get, by jumping over the fire, you're asking for good luck and good health. So this is kind of a tradition that's done with Persians for like right around Persian New Year. And on top of that, actually a good friend of mine, he used to actually work the snack shop at Big Corona, so we would get free snacks when we were little, and we would have a lot of fun. So here we are in Cameo Shores, really exclusive neighborhood in Corona del Mar. This is the very southern tip of Corona del Mar, so right past it, as you go farther south, is where you get to Newport Coast. And this area is absolutely beautiful. It's so spacious. I mean, these houses are huge. And, basically some of the more expensive properties in Corona del Mar is where you'll find, what you'll find in Cameo Shores and Shore Cliffs, which is just north of it, where you have these properties that are, these days approaching, over 20 million, over like possibly like they're getting to closer to 30 million right now. And some of these properties are right on the ocean. They're, it's just really nice community. And it's just so spread out. It's just weird when you see how spread out these properties are. It just feel like so spacious here.
For sure.
So here we are, we're at Begonia Park, and what's crazy about this park is that growing up as a kid, this park was notorious. It had the craziest...
Oh, there's a bee. Oh, it left.
Oh, that's good. So that bee is still like hovering. So this park, a couple things they had. So this is a child of the 80s kind of thing.
Yeah.
One,
where everyone got hurt.
Safety was optional.
Yeah.
So basically this park here, what you had going on was they had this long slide, but it wasn't like, a well-constructed slide. It actually had these steel plates where, I don't know, you probably rip off some skin. Like, it was pretty crazy. Like, and at some point, I don't know why, they got rid of that slide. Probably enough people got injured that they had to do that. And on top of that, besides the slide the slide of death, they actually had a merry-go-round. I don't know if you guys remember this, but merry-go-rounds were insane.
Another source of many injuries.
Yes. Oh yeah, you have a story about that one actually.
Yeah, well, my dad was not exactly the safest parent, so.
He was a Navy SEAL, so. So his daughters, he would spin that thing super fast, and I think Stephanie went flying, right?
Yeah.
So here we are, another really cute neighborhood in Corona del Mar, and this is called Spyglass Hill. And what's really notable about these particular properties is one, actually the lot sizes are pretty good size. So about, I would say about 7,000 square feet to about almost, basically half an acre. So really good sized lots. And really their claim to fame are the views, because this does sit a bit higher. And you just like, so many of these houses have such amazing views. So like these are like panoramic ocean views, views of Catalina Island. Some of these houses are pretty large as well. So, it's a really nice area. And what's nice about Spyglass Hills is that not too far away from, Newport, Center also.
So that's it. That's our vlog on Corona Del Mar in Newport Beach, California. Truly one of the most idyllic places that you could live in the world. Truly a fairy tale.
Yeah, it's really cute. Not homogenous whatsoever. Lots of variety. Lots of culture, as Courtney so eloquently puts it.
I don't know if that's the right word. But
lots of culture. Variety and culture.
Yes.
But really amazing area. Really do love it a lot. And again, you got to reach out to us though if you want to actually take a look at one of those really cool properties that you may really want to see. So either you can give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email.
Or you can contact us via WhatsApp. However you want to get a hold of us, we've got your back.